Hello YouTube class, welcome to My English Voice. Okay, if you haven't downloaded the worksheet already, go and do that. You'll find it at myenglishvoice.com and then come back here to start the listening lesson. Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
We are in a little bit in a strange situation. It's like being after the Copernican revolution and most of people thinking still that the Earth is the center of the universe. We're a little bit like that because in the 20th century there have been relativity, general relativity, quantum mechanics, there have been quantum field theory, and the picture of the world has changed dramatically. And somehow it will happen, but it has not yet happened, that this knowledge has percolated to people. So I wanted to tell people about this in a way which is simple, and in a way which is which emphasizes the fascination of all this. I am a theoretical physicist. I'm Italian. I was born in Italy. I've been living in the States, in France, in Italy. It's a collection of 7 lectures. It covers modern physics. It's written for people who know nothing about modern science, essentially. What is heat, what is space, what is time, and especially, I guess, how many mysteries are still there. It focuses more on the large amount of things we don't know rather than what we know. We instinctively have an idea of what is space, what is time, what is the sky, what is the earth, how are things made. And then the more we study it, the more we discover that things are different. That space bends, that time in some sense, that they explain in the book, does not exist. We discover aspects of realities which are extraordinarily far away from our daily experience. And this is like an adventure. It's like living for a great trip and finding ourselves in places which are absolutely were impossible to dream, even dream before. Quantum mechanics describe a world which is so deeply different from our experience, but nevertheless it's real. In a sense, it's more real than our experience. Our experience is like a foggy view of reality because it's imprecise, it doesn't take into account things. And to some extent physics is like taking away screens and seeing better. So it's like, you know, walking over the hill and seeing what's beyond the hill.
Okay, so this week's lesson involves a dictation exercise. That means listening really carefully to 1 or 2 sentences and writing down every word that you hear. There should be space on your worksheet to do that. Okay, I'll play it twice. Are you ready? Let's go.
And this is like an adventure. It's like living for a great trip and finding ourselves in places which are absolutely were impossible to dream, even dream before. And this is like an adventure. It's like living for a great trip and finding ourselves in places which are absolutely were impossible to dream, even dream before.
Okay, so now it's time for the International English Pronunciation Focus. I'm going to play just a short extract from the video. You need to listen really carefully and just focus on the sounds. Then try repeating exactly the same thing and then compare your pronunciation with the speaker's pronunciation. Remember that we all have different accents, and different does not necessarily mean better or worse, but if you can notice differences, this will help you next time you speak to somebody with that same accent. This is especially important if you know that you're going to speak to people with this accent and you know that this is not a familiar accent to you. The more you listen to different accents, the easier they will be to understand. If you want more help understanding what to focus on, you can download the pronunciation guide at myenglishvoice.com. Okay, are you ready to listen? Don't forget, listen, repeat, notice, and reflect. Let's go.
It's a collection of 7 lectures. It covers modern physics. It's written for people who know nothing about modern science, essentially. What is heat, what is space, what is time, and especially, I guess, how many mysteries are still there.
Okay, so that's it for this week's lesson. Thanks for watching. Remember, we have lots of other categories on the website, myenglishvoice.com. You can leave your answer to the discussion question in the comments box below, or you can join our weekly listening lesson feedback. That's free. It's a YouTube live broadcast. You can type your answers into the chat box to connect with people from all over the world. I also have the speaking weekly lessons as well on YouTube. These you do have to pay for, but it's just the price of a cup of coffee. So hopefully everybody can afford to join us for that. For more information, check out the details at myenglishvoice.com. Most importantly, don't forget to share your English voice with My English Voice.